this is day 4 and what is possibly going to be mine and Rob's 4th and final day of the Peddar'S Way here in Norfolk, the 46-mile long distance route. So we are kind of at a campsite. We're in someone's back garden just off of the Peddar'S Way, and we walked a bit further than this yesterday, in fact a lot further. Realised we couldn't wild camp anywhere. We contacted these people and they very kindly came and picked us up and drove us all the way back here so we could camp here. It's only a £5 per person per night. They've also provided us with bacon baguettes and teas and coffees. It's absolutely brilliant. So we're going to get a cab back to where we started and finish the walk off. Good morning everyone. So it is about 7:15 now, and me and Rob are both awake. We're joined by the family dog, Basil. He's a cute little fella, look at him. He looks happy.
But he's after you.
He's after the bacon baguette that I've been kindly made, along with a cup of tea. So yeah, there's Rob's setup, and there's my setup.
Calm down.
Slept really well here, and it's been really nice. Anyways, this is getting cold. I'm going to tuck into it and I'll let you know what it's like. It looks amazing.
Come on.
Basil's after the remains of my bacon sandwich. Go on mate, go on. Oh, he's gone. Fine, you're missing out. Where is he?
Put another bit of bait there. You know?
A bit of bait there. Rob, it's not badger baiting. Basil, there we go. Here we go. Yeah,
it's a bit big for it.
Oh.
Yeah, not too.
Clearly I don't have a dog anymore. Do you know, or does he just not like bread because it's not got bacon in it?
He's eating it. He's got a small mouth.
Yeah, that's what she said. Bless him. Cute little bugger, isn't he? Look at him. He's a natural born star. Bless him. Okay, well, it's gone 9 AM and the lady that owns the little campsite in their garden that we stayed at last night very kindly gave us a lift back to where we finished last night. So that was where we were thinking of camping, like on that little flat bit of ground next to the pig farm, right by this road, and we've already seen a couple of cars go by already. The Bronze Age tumuli, I found out they're called, burial mounds, are just behind us. We've seen about 4 of those on the way here. There's just loads here. I mean, there's loads of history all over Norfolk, but they're particularly concentrated here. So it must have been an important burial site for, you know, important people. Wouldn't just get anyone buried in those anyway. So we're heading down this way towards Anmer Minque, which is like a sort of like a little sort of wooded, almost heathland, sort of almost like a little nature reserve area really. And as I say, today we're going to be finishing the Peddar'S Way. I think we've got about 11 or 12 miles. Don't think we're going to have as much walking to do today as we have the last 2 days, which is really good. We'll be seeing the tiny little village of Fring, where I think Simon, a bloke in the woods, wild camped. I've been watching his videos the last few days, and they've been really helping me with ideas and stuff, and I don't know, motivation to finish this. Yes, we'll be seeing Fring. We'll be seeing the slightly larger village of Ringstead, which has got a pub called the Gin Trap Inn and a church, and I think there's the ruins of a church as well there, St Peter's. We'll definitely be stopping in the pub. And then from Ringstead we're going to be heading pretty straightforward route along the Peddar'S Way to Holme-Next-The-Sea at the coast, where the Peddar'S Way finishes and the North Norfolk Coast path begins. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be good to finally finish this one. It's been a tough walk, this one. It's been a tricky one, I think mainly because of how monotonous it's been and just straight lines, and there's not been a hell of a lot to see at all, but it's still been really lovely. So, final time I'm going to say it, enough talking, let's get walking. Okay, it's 1:30. You can see Ringstead in the distance. We're half a mile from it, if that now, so it is so hot. We're both sweating, and Rob's ahead at the moment, but he's been sort of straggling behind for a fair bit of this section, and we're both struggling. It's hard work, this Peddar'S Way, definitely, but we're doing it and we are nearly there. We're nearly at home. Even the ducks think it's too hot. They're all sitting in the shade. So apparently Castle Acre is 17.5 miles back the way we come. But look at that, Holme-Next-The-Sea, the finish, 2.5 miles. Whether that's accurate or not is a different matter, but that'll be the longest 2.5 miles of our lives, I reckon. Ringstead is an unspoilt village and the last before Holme-Next-The-Sea and the coast, and it used to be famous for the iron-rich spring just to the west on Ringstead Downs. Today the village is full of charm and has a number of shops selling period furniture and art. Ringstead Gallery, next to the Gin Trap Inn, has a wide selection of material for sale by local and more widely known artists. The Gin Trap Inn's name derives from the old gin traps used to catch game and which used to adorn the interior of the pub. Enough thinking, let's get drinking. You can do this. You can bloody well do it. Only 2.5 miles left.
2 minutes.
Right, it's 3:15. We're leaving the Gin Trap Inn. Wish us luck. This is serious now. 2.5 miles to go. That is it.
Yeah, they're there.
I mean business. I've even cracked the shorts out. Hey! We will do this. My feet are absolutely killing me. My calves are absolutely killing me. My hips are absolutely killing me. My shoulders are absolutely killing me. Not a lot else that ain't really hurting. Ah, Rob's knees in bits, and it's his ankles and his feet. We just passed the general store here in Ringstead. A nice, innocent, prim and proper, sleepy little shop. Rob had to get fags, and I dared him to go in there and ask them if they sell KY jelly, and he wouldn't do it. Thing is, we'll probably never come back here again, so gotta have a bit of fun, ain't ya? The end is in sight. Apart from this amazing windmill, if I pan to the left, I can see the sea. That's the first time we've seen the sea in 4 days. We are so close. The end is very much in sight now. We've left Ringstead and we're on our way into Holme, and then out onto the sand to where the sign is that officially marks the end of the Peddar'S Way and the start of the North Norfolk Coast path. So it's that sort of time in the journey now that I want to sort of reflect on the last 4 days. We've seen some real hospitality from the people of Norfolk. They've been really good to us. We've had people wish us well and good luck with it. We've had, people giving us water and stuff when we've needed it. We've even had people come and collect us, like last night, and let us camp in their garden for a fee, but a modest fee, and then even give us a lift back to where we finished the walk. We've just been shown real hospitality, so I want to say a big thank you to the people of Norfolk. It's been brilliant. Of course I'll be coming back to Norfolk. Probably wouldn't do the Peddar'S Way again though. I've done it once, that's enough. Would I recommend it? Yes and no. I would recommend doing it in stages, I think, or doing it as part of day walks. There are some bits that are really naff and boring and tedious, nothing to see, such as the 3 3/4 mile uphill road of death. You know, really crap bits, but there are some bits that have been brilliant. So yeah, pick the best bits. I mean, you know, if you're mad like us and you want to do the whole thing just to say you've done it, go for it. But it's one of them ones I'd only do the once, I think. So, but I don't regret doing it. It's been awesome, and it's the sort of thing you'll never forget either, especially if you film it for YouTube. So I just can't wait to get to the beach now. We've come to possibly our final songline sculpture of the Peddar'S Way, and this one reads, "And I being here have been part of all this, caught and thrown like sun on water, have entered into all around me." Now that is very appropriate, and that's really cool. Yeah, that is without doubt probably the best songline sculpture that we've seen, and it's the one that probably means the most, I think, really, and it's perfectly placed at this point. And I feel like that is us, that we've been immersed in the landscape and the nature of the Peddar'S Way. And yeah, what a fitting little poem, is it? Haiku? I don't know. It's a fitting statement, there we go. I just got bitten by a horsefly or something as well. Felt like a needle going in my arm. Absolutely killed. So I'm part of all that is around me. Oh, I can see the sea again. It's fantastic to see that. Such a relief. There's something about walking from inland across the land and out towards the coast that you just can't beat it. You're walking to like the furthest possible limit of the land, really, and it's really cool. I think every long distance route should end like that, with the sea. You know, whether it be you following a river from source to sea, coast to coast, anything like that. I've only just realised today, the day that we're completing this, is the 4th of July. It's Independence Day in America. Right, we've entered Holme-Next-The-Sea. There's the toilets, and I believe this is like the beach car park. Yeah, it looks like it. And we're going to be heading out onto the beach and the sand dunes, because that is the end. I think we've done it. So near and yet so far. We'll go through the golf course first. Could get hit by a stray ball. That to me looks like the final sign. We have done it. Hey! There we go. Knettishall Heath, 46 miles. Hunstanton, 2.5 miles, North Norfolk Coast. Norfolk Coast path to Cromer, 44.5 miles. Done it.
Yeah.
Go on, have a feel of that wood. Well done, mate. Well done.
Cheers.
It's been a pleasure. We've done it. We have finished the Peddar'S Way, 46 miles in 3 and a bit days. It's been a pleasure, mate.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey! An attractive, quiet hamlet, Holme-Next-The-Sea is the gateway to the coast, where the North Sea meets the Wash. Historically, this would have been the point merchant and naval vessels would have sailed to Lincolnshire and further afield. From here to Holcombe is an interconnected series of nature reserves, making the area a mecca for wildlife enthusiasts and birdwatchers in particular. The Home Dunes Nature Reserve, managed by Norfolk Wildlife Trust, which includes Home Bird Observatory, is one such reserve, rich in birdlife, insects and plants such as marsh orchid, sea lavender. The rather harshly beautiful dunes and salt marshes below the village are often whipped by winds, but are no less appealing or bracing because of this. In 1998, a circle of 55 timber posts surrounding a central upturned tree stump were revealed, stripped by the sea of the peat that had protected them for thousands of years. The site, by the low tide point on Home Beach, was at risk of being swept away by successive tides, so a difficult and controversial decision was taken to remove the timbers from the site for preservation. Analysis of the timbers later showed that they dated from 2049 BC. A second, smaller timber circle was found nearby, which has been dated to 2400 BC. Half of the 55 preserved timber posts are now on display in the refurbished Lynn Museum. This timber circle is of course known as Sea Henge. Doesn't count if you don't dip your toes in the sea. Here we go. Hey! Oh my god, that feels good. Now I've completed the Peddar'S Way. It's been an absolutely brilliant 4 days. I won't ever forget it. Of course, I'll have the videos to remind me. It has been really, really hard work, I'm not going to lie, but anything that's too easy is not worth striving for, so you've got to challenge yourself in life, I guess, and that was a challenge, definitely. But it feels great when all that hard work pays off. There were a couple of times when I thought, we're not going to make this, but we've done it. And there we are, the Wash, and the North Sea out there somewhere. I did do the North Norfolk Coast path on my own a long, long time ago, but I didn't really film it because I didn't have a channel at the time, so the plan is, at some point, probably next year, because I've got pretty much everything planned for the rest of this year now, but next year I will definitely redo the North Norfolk Coast path, and I will film it properly, and I will try and wild camp along it again, you know, carry all the gear I need to get me through. It's better stocked, there's more pubs, there's more villages, there's more shops, so potentially you don't need to take as much stuff. There's campsites as well, so you know, if you can't find somewhere to camp, like wild camp, you know, you could always at the last minute call up a campsite and see what their availability is like, but it's usually easier camping on the coast, I find, so yeah. Anyways, I've left Rob back at the sign. He literally can't walk another step, bless him, he's knackered. So he didn't come down to the beach with me, but I thought I've got to come down here just to see the sea. Proud moment, I'm really proud of myself. Proud of Rob too. Candice is really proud of us. yeah, it's been epic. It's been absolutely brilliant. So yeah, cheers everyone. Okay, well everyone, that is the end of this video. We've made it from Knettishall Heath on the Suffolk Norfolk border to Holme-Next-The-Sea on the North Norfolk Coast. 46 miles in total, 3 and a bit days. That was the Peddar'S way. That has been quite an epic little journey, that, and I've certainly enjoyed it. Rob?
I survived.
That's the main thing. Cheers mate, it's been an absolute pleasure.
And you.
And well done.
Thank you.
So, thank you at home for watching. I hope you have enjoyed our trip, and yeah, hope to see you again soon. I hope it's inspired you to give this one a go, or do bits of it, or just get out and walk and wild camp and explore in general, see what's beyond your doorstep. So yeah, cheers for watching everyone. As always, take care of yourselves and look after each other. Stay safe. Life is far too short. Get out there while you still can and enjoy it. See you later. Bye. Glad that's over.
Yeah, okay.
And I, being here, have been part of all this, caught and thrown like sun on water, have entered into all around me.